Going to effects. Effects is a good section so far, and pretty much I'm quite excited about this. First of all, the first release of the board was with one number of effects, and with the firmware update, the number of the effects increased. And I heard the rumors, I'm not sure, but I think the Behringer is going to release the open source engine for developers to create their own effects. I think it's a big game changer, and it could be a good competition for some famous manufacturers who produce the effects for live soundboards. But so far we have, for example, the library works pretty simple. So we have the effect, and we have the effect processor which is used for that. So we can take a slot number 1 and select, for example, echo or drum treat, whatever, and it automatically uploads the appropriate plugin, to which we will return later. So let's go further down. Routing, again, that's the library which saves the routing for different input configurations and things like this. So for example, if I want to reconfigure that for my monitoring set, I can save it over here. Then I can save it for studio, and basically by click of the button I can change the configuration and upload all my settings within just a few seconds. Go to effects. That's an interesting part. Okay, so far on the home screen we have 8 slots and their bus assignments, where basically the effects are, as I told already before, effects are stereo, so each input channel of the effect processor can be independently assigned. Either first channel or second, could be assigned to different buses, could be assigned to inserts. So that's pretty much what you go. Here I have mono feed pretty much from channel 13 and channel on both left and right. Another thing, it changes the color and goes to yellow when you hit current configuration. Otherwise, you can change the input, click select, and here you go. You already rewired this. So we have, that's the main entry menu. Then we go to each separate effect and see how that changes over here. So we have so far, I will skip this portion and we'll return to the sound when we'll be checking that in the next video. So far we have several configurations set up, and these graphic EQs are currently not assigned to anywhere. So the good thing is I can change the effect by just clicking this, by turning this knob, and it goes several different tapes. Like I can name them: whole reverb, plate reverb, vintage room, ambience, gated reverb, stereo delays, 3-top delays, stereo chorus, flanger, phaser, whatever, rotary speaker, delay chamber, chorus chamber. So all this stuff is so many, and it's top it up with the stereographic true EQs and so on and so on. With another good thing, you have a wave designer, which we touch it later, have precision limiter, dual enhancer, have stereo enhancer, stereo imager, guitar amp, which is absolutely amazing. We will look at this later. Have a dual tube stage preamps, pitch controls, stereo pitch controls. That's it so far. I believe that the list will be extended with the future updates. So then we're going to each of the tabs over here, which allows us separately control each of the effect processors, and work from here. Another next menu, which is mute group, which is basically I can assign, if I'm going back to a channel, and can assign the mute groups, basically, which is controlling over here, like on the big consoles. So which allows, for example, if I mute, make a combination of mutes like this. So this way I can go assign that. Let's do it this way. So for example, channel 2 we assign to group 1, which assign like another channel to group 1, and another channel to group 1. So stuff like this, just to make it easy. And then by just clicking, if it's assigned to group 1, by clicking 1, we have this separate, the selected channels already muted. Which is, same goes with other group. We have total of 6 mute groups, so pretty much really easy thing to go. And utility, as we showed before, pretty much utility is used, the section used to save that to the copy and paste your library presets, or as well in some settings goes for changing your little icons over here and channel names and so on and so on.